Hey everybody, it's Matt Wright, and today I'm going to quickly discuss how to pick the best tool or tools for your online business and save, on average, $2,864 per year. Pretty exciting stuff, right? I'm going to do this by showing you the only 6 core functions that any online business needs to ever cover. So if you're like most people and you're totally overwhelmed by trying to choose between tools like Aweber, ActiveCampaign, MailChimp, Divi, WordPress, Elementor, ClickFunnels, Builderall, Kajabi, Klaviyo, Leadpages, Zapier, ConvertKit, Trello, and HubSpot, I get it, there's a million of them out there. I saw a pretty impressive chart the other day, and it can definitely be overwhelming. My goal for you here is to cut through all that stuff today. I've worked with pretty much all those softwares I've just named and more, and I can tell you that they aren't necessary unless you have very, and I mean very, specific use cases. And one of the most important things of an online business owner is the tools you use. So today I'm going to show you simply, quickly, and logically how to pick the best tools once and for all, because the difference can cost you thousands, and I'll even show you the math. So if this is your IT department, if this is your tech setup right now, definitely keep watching. By the way, I've been to Thailand, and that picture in the top right is literally what some of the street poles look like. It's real. So the problem is that most people face when they are trying to pick the best technology for the business is that most people who are selling you tech solutions are just in to get their affiliate link. They're not actually there to help you pick the best solution for the long term. And the sales pages of any of these softwares only disclose the benefits, and it's up to you to either start using the softwares until you hit limits with them, or the limits are just not disclosed at all, which is natural. I don't fault them for that. Most business coaches and consultants may be qualified to help you with marketing, but they are not qualified to help you with what software you should use in your business. And in these uncertain times, many people are having to rely more and more on online sales and having to rely on a team of people. And I'll tell you, doing this wrong, getting just a random bunch of softwares, filling needs as you think you need, will cost you more in the long run. It'll cost you more in freelancers and professionals. It'll cost you more time. It'll cost you lost business, because sometimes stuff doesn't work right. So why listen to me? Because I'm not here to sell you. I'm actually here to help you pick the right solution for your online business. I've attended exclusive workshops with Greg Hickman of Systemly, now Alt Agency. One of my good friends there, Chris Colley on the left-hand side, has been in masterminds with Frank Kern and Mike Filsami and all those guys back in the day, and she passes a lot of strategy down to me. I was personally the second runner-up for a job position in kind of email marketing, overseeing the whole system for Alex Sharfin. I'm working right now with a guy named Michael Zeller in the bottom center, who's done over $300 million in sales across 20 different businesses. He's been in Tony Robbins' Platinum Partners 2 years in a row, and I've also done work researching webinars and systems for Blake Newbar. I get some incredible results in my agency. Of course, the disclaimer has to be there that these are in no way meant to be interpreted as an earnings claim, and these results are not typical. I do some pretty awesome stuff, though. So in my time, I've personally worked with all those softwares. I'm not even gonna bother naming them, and I've truly seen it all. So you probably fall into the category that most people fall into, and that is that you only need to cover 6 core functions in your online business. And you actually only need one piece of software to do it. I'll show you why. But first, where did I pull $3,886 from? I changed that number from the beginning because I messed up. But I sat down and I graphed all this stuff out. I said, here's the setups that most people are using. They're either using WordPress and Acuity and Infusionsoft and Kajabi, let's say. Well, if you're paying monthly for all those softwares, you might get a slight discount. If you pay annually, you're going to pay around $3,600. If you pay for WordPress, Acuity, Infusionsoft, think if it ClickFunnels, Zapier, and you're covering all your needs. That way you can pay $4,300, and on the last side, you could be using Practice Better. I work with a lot of health coaches, so they're on Practice Better, Leadpages, Thinkific, Infusionsoft. That stack totals up to almost $5,000. So the average cost, if you can get down to just one software, which I'll show you the complete math a little bit later, is $3,086, so up from $2,800. But what are these 6 core functions of an online business I keep talking about? Here they are. The first one is having a website, your business card on the internet. Next up is marketing funnel pages. Some people call them lead pages, opt-in pages, whatever it is. You're gonna need course hosting, you need affiliate functions. If not now, you'll need them later, and you'll wanna be set up correctly for that. You probably need scheduling if you're meeting with anybody one-on-one, whether that's in a one-on-one coaching business, hybrid coaching, health coaching. You probably do some one-on-one meetings, and you need a bulk emailer, because email is still extremely relevant as the results I showed you before. Heck, those are from March, actually. And the first big distinction I want to make here is that if you're new to online business, I recommend starting with funnel pages and not with a website. You need stuff that is specifically designed to convert people, take them from point A to point B, sell them something, or get them booked on a phone call or something like that. Don't start with a website. It's not made to convert people. So why do I recommend against starting with a website, especially things like WordPress? So the problems with WordPress is that it's very difficult to customize for the marketing purposes. The next thing is that free plugins are very insecure, and paid plugins add additional cost to whenever you're building a website. And personally, I use Squarespace to cover my website needs. I never try to force a page builder into being used for a website. On that platform, you still need pretty advanced knowledge to customize the pages. So the solution is a website isn't the first thing you even need to start with, so don't worry about it. Start with marketing funnel pages. If you've already got a website, cool, leave it alone and add on the rest of these 5 functions that I'm telling you about. So specific to marketing pages is that in order to customize them, you're going to need custom CSS or custom layouts, and it's hard to set up tracking codes per page or per website, and you need to be able to track these marketing metrics in order to make decisions in your online business, right? Correlating sales stats and attribution is hard with cobbled together systems. You're probably using a spreadsheet, Supermetrics, Facebook ads, Zapier, Squarespace, some other thing on top of it so you can customize it, right? How do you really know? Like, how much time are you actually losing to use a tool that you feel more comfortable in versus learning to set it up the right way the first time? So some stuff that's specific to marketing pages is removing the nav. So if you have someone come and to a page and you want to get their email, you probably don't want the nav like about and blog and all that. You want them to be focused on the one next action they can take. You want to remove the link on the logo, so if they come to that page, they're not going to say, oh, well, what's this brand? And then they click off over there, and there's specific elements on opt-in pages you can use to prevent that bounce. You want different fonts, you want spacing customizations, you want different background colors for sections, you want to be in control of load times, and sometimes there's even specific and different formatting on singular words. Like, we're going to make this word big and bold and red, and then all the rest of the font is going to be plain. It's difficult to do unless you're using like a span tag and custom CSS and everything. So marketing funnel pages, with this is talking about you need to fulfill the role of having an opt-in page or having a system, like a webinar system. So I'm not talking about systematizing or automating your whole business. I'm just talking about the basic nuts and bolts tracking. Kajabi has this, and Infusionsoft has this, but I've worked with those page builders, and I find them to be outdated, right? Because even if you're using Kajabi, you got to go and implement with a separate email system. At least a lot of people I know do, right? And that adds cost and complexity. So the solution is you need something that's quick to deploy, has the conversion tracking built in, and is already integrated with your follow-up system. We're going to get more into the follow-up system a little bit later. Next up is online course hosting. So most online course hosts do not integrate well with payment gateways, which means you have to manually give refunds, manage and revoke access, or manually sync email databases. Further, because most online courses don't integrate well with those payment systems, giving different levels of access based on whether someone pays in full, takes a payment plan, or buys an upgrade is difficult. And on top of that, many standalone online course hosts charge you per member or have limits on the number of emails you can send or other silly things like that, which force you to upgrade. And the most expensive systems can cost you $400 a month or more, not even covering the emailing function and the page tracking that you're going to really want, or the affiliate functionality that you're really going to want later in your business. So even if you aren't currently leveraging courses, I always recommend that people prepare for online courses and choose their software accordingly, because I recommend that people move to hybrid coaching. So hybrid coaching means delivering half of your program through pre-recorded videos and templates and the other half through one-on-one calls. So as you go on in your coaching or consulting career, your internet business, you're going to realize that people need the same things, and you can start to templatize those things or not repeat yourself so much by creating videos like this video, right? So the solution is, what you need is a system that can host an online course, has no limits on members, and is properly tied to your payment system so you can easily manage access, payments, and affiliate settings. So next up is affiliate functionality, and even if you aren't currently leveraging affiliate sales in your online business, you should have something that has clean legal integration and affiliate qualification built in. I'll get more to those in a sec. So setting up other affiliate systems can be hard when it comes to attribution, which means how you credit someone who sent someone to your web assets or funnel, right? You don't want the guy, you want to have a system that you can say the first person who sends them to this link should get credit versus the second person who gets, or the last person who sent them to this link gets credit. You want to have control over that. which is probably not a question you're dealing with right away, but you're going to want to have control of it later in the future. And the last thing is you're going to want to have an affiliate system that's not only easy to manage, but has different payout tiers that are easily built into it. So tracking can get complicated, requiring you personally to hire an affiliate manager or to manually dole out links and payments manually to affiliates, and it's just a whole nightmare. And here's something that nobody talks about in this space, and that is that you need an integrated legal plan. Unfortunately, there's a popular idea out there to make everybody who buys your thing, your course, your program, whatever, an affiliate. And on paper, it's smart, but this puts you at huge legal risk because an affiliate misrepresents what your product can do. You can still be held accountable. So you need something that has qualification built in. So the solution for all this is you need an affiliate system where people can grab their own links, manage their own links, automatically get paid out, have an integrated legal system, have payout tiers, and properly qualify affiliates. So the next function is scheduling. And if you're a coach or consultant and you're still scheduling people manually, this should be one of the first things you get off your plate. And the easiest way to do this is with an automated scheduler that you can send people to in order to sign up for a time without having to email you all back and forth and, oh, are you free at 4? I don't mess with people who do that in my personal business. I send them the link. If they don't schedule, they don't become a client. So if you've already been operating online, you definitely want a scheduler that integrates with your CRM for all the aforementioned benefits. So pick something that's cheap and easy to use or integrates completely with your text solution. It's pretty easy to track calls because, unless you're getting hundreds and hundreds of them, then it's just not that much data to deal with. And the last function number 6, is bulk emailing. And your bulk emailer shouldn't just be for broadcast emails, but it should also be a sales avenue for you. And you want something that's easy to track people and segment people in. You want to be able to tell what emails they opened, what actions they took, and to log all that and view it in what I call a customer log or a customer file. And your email should be a record of all marketing actions. So across the other systems, the emailer is frequently the hub. It's the system for page tracking, which means, we can tell someone opted in for the webinar, but they didn't actually go visit the webinar page, or they didn't visit the checkout page, and then we can easily segment them accordingly, right? And this is called behavioral dynamic marketing, or it's called, it would just be called relevant follow-up, right? Like, how often do you sign up for a webinar and get an email that's like, hey, you didn't even watch the webinar, and it's like, hey, buy our product, and you didn't even see the product pitch, right? It's easy to do that with the system I'm going to recommend. So pick something that has the page tracking built in. So if you have reliable, easy to use page tracking, then it makes it easier to earn more money online because you can follow up with people according to whether or not they've taken specific actions within your marketing funnels. And the bulk emailer should be tied with purchases and purchase value, which allows for advanced advertising later. So are you serious about building a 6 or 7 figure empire? Because if you can come to Facebook with a list of emails that not only has name, first name, last name, a valid email, and also a purchase value, Facebook can sort those people way, way, way better. So pick a system that does that. So the solution to all this is find an emailer that keeps a log of all the pages they visited, all the emails they've opened. It's easy to segment with, and it has customer purchase or customer value and purchase access tied to it. You don't want to be messing with those things with a bunch of different systems. And do you see now why it's so important to properly analyze and pick the right systems for your business from the start? It can literally save you thousands of dollars. It's not hard. So, probably wondering, is it even possible to get all this stuff in one place? Because the picture you painted goes, wow, I've got a lot of holes. And my answer is yes. So, website isn't the first thing you need to start with. Start with marketing funnel pages. Start with something that's quick to deploy, has conversion tracking built in, and is already integrated with your follow-up system or your CRM system, whatever you want to call it. You need a system that can host an online course, has no limits on members, and is tied to your payment system so you can easily manage access and payments. You want an affiliate system where people can grab their own links, automatically get paid out, and it has an integrated legal system. And you want to pick something that's either cheap and easy to use or integrates completely with your tech solution when it comes to scheduling people. And lastly, you want to find the emailer that keeps log of all the pages visited, it's easy to segment people with, and the customer value and purchase access is tied to it. So, what if I told you that I had a product that could do all of that and more? Enter Kartra. At launch, Kartra was endorsed by Frank Kern, Andy Jenkins, Mike Filsaime, and other legendary marketers. So people ask, what platforms does Kartra replace? Email marketing. This is a picture share off their website. Email marketing, campaign platform, marketing automation, marketing page builder, membership portal, shopping carts, online form builders, split testing, calendar, help desk, which is something a lot of people don't deal with till later and can make you look really professional when you have that as a feature in your course. Video hosting with advanced tracking, affiliate management, campaign analytics, custom programming. They've got a custom API if you want to do all that, and you can even move their page. You can design them in Kartra and move them over to WordPress. And it's got graphic design, kind of. It's got some pretty cool templates. So next question, if you're a health coach or health professional, a lot of who I work with is Kartra PCI and GDPR compliant? Now, this will depend on how you use the system, but the screenshot from their site says, yes, it is GDPR compliant, so long as you choose to use it that way. So there's even more features I didn't mention, like the help desk. I guess I mentioned that earlier. You've got it in the form of live chat, calls, or emails, though, which is awesome. So let's talk about the elephant in the room, or should I say elephants, because there's a lot of questions still around this stuff. So you're probably thinking, I already have all that stuff set up, or it sounds great, but it's so much work. And you're right, a lot of times it's not worth it to switch. If you're happy with what you got, don't switch. Because the sheer amount of time and expertise it takes to move everything over can cost you more than it's worth sometimes. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? But if you are someone who has a whole mess of tech connections and you want to untangle them, or you want to quickly and easily add an affiliate system to your existing business, you can do that. Or if you want to hit the reset button in your online business, this is a great solution for you. And the other thing is, yeah, well, that sounds great, but why don't I just use ClickFunnels? And yes, I will admit, the page builder alone in ClickFunnels is very fast and easy to use. It's even faster than the Kartra one, I'll give it that. But the value for the money is poor. All of my calculations in the earlier part of this video were calculated at a $97 per month price point. Now, here's my experience working with ClickFunnels, is that the membership areas are very insecure and the purchase setup is difficult. If you want to have people who can buy through PayPal and through credit card, you gotta have separate whole checkout pages. The affiliate area is all right. It doesn't really have the qualification or automation of the legal systems, and it's expensive if you build out more than like 20 funnels and 100 pages. You end up paying $3,086 per year for it, right? As opposed to $1,200 per year with Kartra, right? So already savings of $2,000. Next up is if you're not already on ClickFunnels, the email features in there are sunsetting, meaning that they aren't going to be available to newer users. Multiple levels of courses are very difficult to execute reliably because you have to do it through page tracking, which is really sketchy to deal with in ClickFunnels. Sometimes when you try to manually add someone to ClickFunnels, it'll say it added them, and then it'll add them, but it'll give you an error page, and then you hit back, and then you refresh, and then it works. So it's very confusing for people to do that. Like I said earlier, it requires multiple checkout pages if you want to use multiple payment platforms like PayPal and Stripe or a card processor. And according to Samcart, I saw an ad from them recently, the top earners with Samcart offered both PayPal and credit checkouts. So here's what it looks like if you want to have both credit card and payment in Kartra. You just select credit card or you select PayPal. It's that easy. It's all on one page. So not to mention, Kartra also has custom order quantity. So if you're in ClickFunnels and you want to have someone order 5 of something, you have to get CF Pro Tools, I believe, to do it. Next up is you have easy to use coupons, you have easy to use multiple price options, and you can specify those price options to be limited to specific checkout pages and redirect to individual thank you pages. And you can even tag people based on what purchase price they buy at, or automate different things based on purchase price. Next up is sales tax is built into there as well. There's also the self-billing portal, which allows people who are members of your membership site to actually go in and manage, update their card. It'll email them beforehand, and it'll tell you when you got a new successful payment, as opposed to just utilizing the Stripe API as ClickFunnels does. So you're probably thinking, I don't want to learn another system. I totally get it. This stuff takes time to build out, and the transition wasn't easy, even for someone like me. It really took me time. There were times I got really frustrated, but I've got 2 awesome things for you. Number 1 is that there is built in the Kartra Experts for Hire page. So you can go there and you can find VAs or you can find strategists to help you build out all this stuff, or who know how to use the templates. And you can just say, okay, I understand that this is the best possible backend out there, but I just need someone to help me with it. Great. You don't have to go on Upwork or Fiverr and manually vet people. You can go you can go into the Experts for Hire section and find people who've been vetted by Kartra. I'm on there, and shout out to Danielle Doucette. She's very helpful in the Kartra Facebook group, and a lot of people like working with her. So I don't personally build out a lot of things for people, just not like a VA type. I do more strategy big picture stuff. So next up is the library of truly amazing templates. So if you're going to move over and your stuff isn't working that well, you can just go into the templates section and you can find something awesome and customize from there. So I don't have time to walk you through everything today, but if all of this already sounds good to you, go ahead and click the link in the description and grab the 14-day free trial. Or if you want to jump all in and purchase for the entire year, I'm offering a free 1-hour marketing strategy consult to anyone who buys through my affiliate link below. This is what we'll do on the call is we will make a custom marketing plan for you. So once you get into Kartra, you'll actually have a focus. You'll know what to build. I may be even able to even offer you some templates and things. So that I do one of these maps with every single one of my clients for their unique business. They love it. Everybody who talks to me loves it. Over here on the right, had a 30-minute conversation with my friend Taylor. She says, Matt, you were so awesome. In one conversation, you helped me find clear direction. I feel like now I have very achievable steps to take, which will help me go to the next level with my business. This stuff has been driving me crazy the last few months, and you totally asked the right questions and talked me through it to help me identify the areas that need improvement. As a result, I now have a game plan moving forward. We've got Caitlin over there. She's a 7-figure earner. She says, I trust Matt completely. I can create a business strategies for everyone else's business, but when I need a clean, organized, multi-channeled approach to getting my new brands launched, I go to Matt. This kid is wicked smart, learning all the newest hacks all the time with all-in commitment to his client's success. You get the idea. And I've also got an awesome testimony there from Tim Forrest, who's created over $1 billion for his clients. So if you buy it, then go to my website, mattwrightconsulting.com, and then just make the subject line Kartra, and send me a link on there, and we'll get that call set up for you. So the choice is yours. Do you want to keep overpaying and duct taping together software that will eventually outgrow your needs, or you want to hop into the true king of all-in-ones and get Kartra today? So thank you so much for watching. Once again, these are the 6 core functions. If you need some help, reach out to me on my website, or you can click the link in the description. You can get Kartra. If you buy it, send me an email on my website, mattwrightconsulting.com, and look forward to talking to you soon, and have an awesome day.